Hey, I'm Michael D'Souza. This video is to show the process that I went through for the Beyond the Print project. To start, I had to pick a current social movement, and I picked the ongoing battle to keep the United States Post Office, or USPS for short, open. Before I started working digitally, I wanted to see what some of my ideas looked like on paper. These sketches were done with the intention of showing the government's crusade against the post office in a negative light. To start, I wanted to portray the president as some kind of devil or demon, with fiery envelopes all around him. A little bit on the nose, but I thought it was kinda neat. Then for my second sketch, which was a little closer to my first digital attempt, I was coming from a little bit of a different direction. Rather than using an aggressive take, I wanted to use the urgency of the topic to my advantage, showing the post office as the mailbox only seconds away from being swung through by a wrecking ball. After this sketch, I felt like I could get started in Illustrator. For my first pass, I used Adobe Illustrator to create a design I intended to Linocut. I wanted to try to design something that got across the point that the USPS is small and vulnerable in comparison to the bulldozer that is the federal government. I used recognizable symbols for this design, in the form of the classic blue USPS Dropbox and the bulldozer, to represent something small and familiar about to be crushed by something we know is destructive. This design is not something I really sketched before doing it digitally, but I did take aspects of the earlier sketches and recycle them to use in the new design. But then I started over because I hated it. I wanted to mix it up and try something that was new to me, so I elected to try to do something that was interactive and physical. For my new and final design, I decided to use an envelope as the canvas. I wanted to use an envelope because it is the foundation of the postal service. Without envelopes, there's no sending mail. I decided to make the design something that could be disassembled. The side you're looking at now is the flat side of the envelope. On this side, you can see the red and blue stripes commonly found on the side of the USPS trucks we all see on the daily. This side features the flap for opening the envelope. I wanted to try and encourage the reader to open up the envelope to try and give them the power to help save the USPS. At the bottom of this side, you can see the hashtag SOSUSPS, which is the hashtag used by the virtual exhibition I'm submitting this to. This is a view of the unfolded envelope. The idea here is that you would see this when they're opening the envelope. Again, the hashtag from earlier is featured. More importantly though, I've written out some of the best ways that you can help to save the USPS. The fourth way to help is to send mail, which ties back to the actual form that my design takes. My intention is that you'd be able to send mail with this envelope and in turn, forward these steps to the recipient. But Michael, you may ask, what the heck am I gonna send?
Wait, there's much more.
You can send these postcards that I made to go inside the envelope. These postcards carry additional information on the USPS itself. As a callback to my first pass at the project, I wanted to use imagery to demonstrate that the USPS is being crushed by the federal government. Again, we can see the double stripes from the mail trucks. I used this to bring some uniformity to the envelope to its contents. My second postcard was designed to keep within the urgency of the movement. We can see on this postcard that I'm using the blue Dropbox again as an icon of the USPS, with a large bulldozer quickly approaching, shuffling up our mail in the process. So that's it for my Beyond the Print project. I hope you liked it. That's it. See ya.